This is the Heatwave Show, scorching the airwaves from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
If you just joined us, we're speaking with Ghandi, Portmore artist, but now resides in Hartford, Connecticut, and he's back home on some promotional tour, and it's all being revealed right here on SunCity Radio 104.9 FM and SunCity TV. Some very interesting things that we weren't aware of, but guess what? This is the time, this is the platform to let it be heard. It could have not came at a better time and place, right back in his hometown of Portmore, and it's happening here on Saturday. All right, before we took the break, I was telling about the fact that he lost his mom, his wife, to basically, I think it would have been the same or almost the same disease. But recently in 2017, he released a song, Ghandi, called Kill Cancer, that aims to raise awareness and give hope to persons who are faced with cancer. Little did you know that that same awareness that you were trying to raise or been raising up until even now came back to haunt you in one of the worst possible ways. First, it was your wife, and just before you laid your wife to rest, or after you laid your wife to rest, then came your mother.
Yeah.
What gave you the inspiration to write this song about cancer? What was it? Something that you were aware of that was affecting your wife or affecting your mom, and it gave you an inspiration? Where did the inspiration came from?
And actually that inspiration came from my wife, because I never knew my mother had cancer, but it was 2016 January. That was when I brought Etana to Hartford, Connecticut that time for Portmore link up.
Right, yes.
That was that was the 23rd of July 2016. When we found out she was feeling some pain in her side, and then she had went to the doctor and do a couple stuffs. And the result came back. She was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
That's your wife?
Yeah. And then after that, after I found out that was going on with her, things never was the same, because but at that particular time, Floyd, we did have to show strength, because at that time she did kind of, because remember when you come from the doctor and them tell us, yo, this happened, she broke down like really bad. She's like,
and how did you react?
Remember in the flight, I couldn't really show her that side. Me that fear be her strength at the time.
Right.
You understand? So even deep inside, when I really get that message of the morning, when me are there back and forth from the liquor store to the venue, me I say, me can't even say it on the ear. But you know Jamaican.
A colorful word.
Yeah, colorful word.
Very colorful.
So
not only rainbow.
So and then me I say, what is? You know what I said? And then because her daughter was 15 at the time,
right? So
we couldn't really open that to her, because she had gone so well in her school. So she said, yo, how we are gonna deal with this? So me I said, John, no, we have to match up a thing and know how we are doing it, Then after that time, when the chemotherapy is coming and all of that, and the first time she really come home with a machine on her, yeah?
That's when reality kick in.
Yeah, when we really look at me, she say, yo, she go do the chemo and she come in and the bag dip on her. So me have to kind of detour her daughter, because her daughter kind of clingy to her.
Yeah.
So me have to detour her, because we did it, she fighted for 2 years without her daughter even knowing.
Wow.
So we did it great, because that's where we alone in the household. You understand? But that's the inspiration really, and the song actually took me a month before I could actually finish it, because I never just want to go ahead and build a song as a cancer. You understand? So I do my own little research,
right?
Find out the types of cancer, but I never want to put all of them within the song. But right there and then, reality hit me from her situation, me I said, John, look how we can just there and happy go lucky and a gallivant, we are flash, we are this, we are that, and we buckle too, and then your whole life just change. So that mindset, the kind of just drape me up, you know. So I look on life different from there, not knowing at that time. Said my mother, I go through the same, and my mother is my best friend. Me and my mother close.
If you were to think for a minute, based on what the doctors are telling us, based on the findings of cancer, what is it that is really causing this monster of a disease?
Boy, Floyd, sometimes I think about it, if I the food, if I the water, you know, sometimes I really think, because after kind of I used to eat ital, you know what I say? After that, when you find out that, so you just start to change our diet and all of that, and we start spice up some different type of things for her. But funny enough, Floyd, sometimes we wonder, you know. But the people them have to just do for them like a home remedy. You understand? Try to eat right.
But when you say try to eat right, what would you deem as eating right?
Life itself is a balance. You know what I say? Say for instance, if you even eat piece of chicken, make sure something green there in your plate. You know what I say?
But could it be that the same
chicken
callaloo that we are talking about, or even the same chicken that we are talking about, we are not aware that things might have been done to it, so that when we consume it, this is where the effects will come from?
True. It mash up me the whole heap of time too, you know. Sometimes I look at me and say, John, where that something here? I don't know.
Because sometimes, and let us take this back, Ghandi, to in the 70s.
Yeah.
When people were dying, they died of old age.
Yeah.
The 60s, 70s. Because I'm telling you about my era when I used to hear
about
60
people
dying.
Yeah, 60?
No,
you say your era.
Yeah, my era. In the 70s, my born. So,
alright, so
I remember we have sense from we young. We're sensible, we grow sensible. This disease wasn't in existence.
It did that, you know.
Yeah, well, probably it was there, but we wasn't hearing about it. So probably a one or a two person.
Yeah.
But now every other person that you are hearing, what if a gunshot kill them, or them get it done, or meet an accident, cancer.
Funny enough, you realize that AIDS not even killing nobody again.
Exactly.
Like man, we even have AIDS right now.
I live longer than who when I have it.
Sometimes it kind not even like the word, to be honest.
But your wife was diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah.
And then right after your wife, and you were going through that emotions, you're going through that state of loneliness, that point of sadness, then comes the next news that your mom is no longer with you again.
True.
What state of mind did that put you in, Ghandi?
Boy, honestly, no flying. Tell you the truth.
Because here is it that I am the person who is asking you these questions. This is not something that has happened to me.
Yeah.
You are in the situation. You are in the position.
At the first,
what went through your
mind? Me actually do an interview after everything I've been through. See? Here I know, I find that out my mother had cancer when in February of this year.
Right.
When I was in England doing a cancer show as well, along with Idris Elba and the team. See? And funny enough, like my mother, like my wife was on her way. My mother called me. Yeah? And when she called me, she said to me, say, Dwayne, you alright? Me say, yeah, Miss Peggy, Wagwan. She said, how Judith? Remember, you know, my wife basically just passed. And my mother called me and said, how Judith? So remember, you know, she had got through fear thing. And she called me and said,
so she didn't know that your wife passed?
No, and I couldn't tell her at the time. So when she called me, she said, Dwayne, how Judith? And I said, Miss Peggy, you hear me? I said to you, Judith, good. Worry about yourself. Me so come. That time me there connect me to reach Florida yet. That was 2 days before my mother left me, you know. So I look upon her and say, here we go on. Me so come. That time my wife passed.
So probably if you had told her at that point,
you should have dropped instant. So this was, me don't know me still there in the flight, but when the news come the morning, I talked to mother like 2 days before she passed. My brother called me and said, her heart rate, I deteriorate, I go down. So him said to me, say, if me put the phone in her ears in the DJ, she can't hear you.
Yeah, but
so
she
just
can't
talk,
respond.
but she can't respond. So her heart rate was down. This is how I know say my mother wait to see me in everything. So I go so boom around, me say, Miss Peggy, me a forward. Her heart rate was a bloom, shoot up. And then it's like the whole night, I want to sleep and can't sleep. Get up, because I'm a youth, I pray a lot, you know. Get up and I pray through the night, and I say, Jam, I don't know what this, but I just want you to guide me through that storm. I don't know what this. This is too much, but you not do A without you have a B.
Right.
You get me, I say? I'm there the wind of the night, I'm seal my trinity, I hold my prayer, I say, and when it reached down to about to 4 in the morning, one piece of rain, and nobody never did have to tell me, say, my mother passed them time there. I grab a bottle of alcohol. Yeah, I'm sit down right on the side of my bed there, so I grab the alcohol, and I see the phone and ring, and my sister and my brother. And the first thing I start do was start sap myself right through from head, chest come right through, neck everywhere.
Preparing yourself.
Yeah, I brace my back on the wall. So to me say artist, I say what go on, I say Miss Peggy gone, I say me no. I say me call you back. You see me I say? So that was it. But like me tell us a flight, the things them we argue over and war over nowadays and crave for a joke. It's a different Ghandi this I sit down in front of. I know the Ghandi way you know back then, you know.
So I'm going to reverse now Ghandi again. And this is, you know, what I want to know. Regardless of the situation that you went through before, at any time did that individual reach out to you and said anything?
Good question.
That's for the record.
No.
Okay.
And just to say, let me just elaborate on something. My mother, yeah? When that individual was in a certain problem with some people over some how much thousands of dollars, and them never have nowhere to turn, my mother actually see the individual a Fort Lauderdale like them last and say, what, come here, you good? I said, no, Mama P. She said, me have Mother's Day dinner around my yard. Me need you to come, you go cook, come eat with me. My mother invite him. And then after my mother goes to boom and call me and say, you know, so me see your friend. And I say, which friend? She said, where? And I say, eh? I say, here we are going now. If him come at your yard, just know say me now come back there. Guess what my mother tell me say? My mother tell me say, well, you now go come back, you know. Because I'm going to come. I mean, no business bound no have, but I'm going to come. Because when me know Uno, I did two Uno me know. So me no business where Uno want have what difference is. Uno me know. You understand? So if a lady can look on me and say that which is her son,
yeah,
and you know have it in your heart, if you even reach out, even if you not depend that term there, but I did that.
What if you don't know that he's waiting until him probably coming to your space to say it, Ghandi? Because remember now we're talking to a new Ghandi. This is not the Ghandi with the animosity anymore. No. This is a Ghandi that has faced his times of tribulation.
Yeah.
Go through the. Let me tell you something. As much as you hate people or you're not like somebody, Ghandi, nobody wants to wish this period of time that
I'm tell you something, Flight. Hate is a powerful word because we can't make nobody that we don't hate nobody.
Yeah, but you know, literally speaking, but what I'm saying, no care how you think say you're bigger than a person, you know what, I wouldn't even wish this for my worst enemy.
True.
Because as I say, Ghandi, nobody knows what you're going through until you are in that situation.
For real.
how much of us can bear the fact that we wake up tomorrow morning and the person that we go in front of the pastor goes say for better or for worse is no longer with us, and then on the heels of putting that person down to rest, then comes the lady, the first lady, because the wife is okay, you know.
Yeah.
But then the woman of your life, when every woman would have gone left you, she is the one that stays in your life.
True, man.
And then this come and happen. It can't be something that you would wish to anyone. And if it was that I wasn't dealing with you, I would have find some way to reach out to you just to let you know that here we go on. Sorry, Fee. Talk to me if you want to talk to me after that, but I don't think it's.
I can tell you something.
Yeah.
Them are listening now.
What's SunCity?
Them are listening.
What's SunCity? Grow man.
Me know them like a book. Right now, I want to go all the eye.
What would be more interesting is that we're going to open the phone lines right now for some of your fans here in Portmore to reach out to you and give you a tour of strength, because you're still going through it. It's fresh in your memory. If you wasn't in Jamaica right now, probably you wouldn't be in the spirit, seeing your children, seeing your friends, being around family. You understand me? So we're going to go to the phone lines right now. 876-392-6217. You can call us and talk to Ras Ghandi. What has been your motivation going forward after these two unfortunate incidents?
Funny enough, my mother actually, because the Billy song, we say, Speggy, tell me what you think about that song, and she said she love it. That song here is a very powerful song. You mustn't play with it. You must just continue push and just hold me die, spread the word, educate who can educate.
Yeah.
You understand? And just press along, and that's exactly what we are doing, Flight. We're not really ease up because you don't know. Word sound of power, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, word sound of power.
Alright, hello, good afternoon.
Yes, sir, good afternoon.
You hearing me now?
Yes, I hear you, Flight.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, I'm listening to you. Wow, God.
Yeah, man, I'm here. You calling to bless up Ghandi?
Yeah, man, bless him up there for his song where my aunt says every whole strong. Just like me for 3 family me lose since here, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, see.
yeah, 3 family me lose one in August, September, me come back and now lose one in October, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. But for this disease, cancer?
Yes, the one where the America cancer have.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, man, but him now come out. I miss I'm forward there, me there fly, me just down for a good one that, you know, when me can't send and get anything when me want, you know, for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know
So it goes still, but you continue to be strong too, okay?
Alright, fly, take care.
Yeah, man, bless her. Alright, that's Miss Graham, all the way from Trelawney.
Wow.
Alright. Yeah, man, 392-6217. Of course, you know, let us make this aware, get some awareness on the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, marked in this country across the world every October. Helps to increase attention and support for awareness. Let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, family.
Yeah, this a Pete, you know. Ghandi, a Pete, you know, Ghandi.
Big up yourself in a smoke. Alright. The right man up on the phone.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah, man.
Pete, original smoking room Pete, right? I would have smoking room Pete.
Nah, man, I remember Pete, man, I used to live at Meadowvale, man. Live at Clark Lane now, man.
Oh, see it. Bless her. Glenville Pete.
Yeah, man, Glenville Pete.
Cool.
Yeah, man,
big
boy,
up
I
yourself.
tell you, boy, I get myself to just go out the face, you know, brother, because kind of know where I go to, you know.
Alright.
I have a 3-year good at me, you know, bury Glenville, and boy, I'm going to get over it good.
Yeah, my over the answer, brother.
What one of my cousin gone from Kempta to Lennox. So, you know, Lennox used to do fish them.
Yeah.
You know, the ornamental fish thing where you bury him and a cancer. So, kind of know where I go to still, you know? Just go on with the faith, you know, brother.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Go on with the faith.
Greetings, brother. Bless it.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we have Ras Ghandi in studios. And you know, we soon get out of that little vibes, you know, because Ghandi is a jovial person.
Yeah, don't it?
You understand me? And the last time we were in Connecticut together, and I introduced you at the West Indian Social. Oh man, I tell you, boy, you know, up until this day, I don't take the cake though. Hey, 392-6217, 392-6217. Hey, Ras Ghandi in studios with us right now. Give him a shout. Of course, you know he needs all the support right now. Yeah, man. Ghandi, following the heels of Kill Cancer, what have you been up to?
Well, you know, I work on a nice EP right now. Yeah, consists of 10 songs.
Right.
So you know, basically I do my own thing.
And you're still writing?
Always fly. Yeah, big up Marcia, big up Charlie, big up the whole. You understand? Fire roll, big up yourself.
Who would you consider to be the greatest entertainer that you have written a song for so far?
The greatest entertainer, fly. You know.
Well, greatness is how you look at it. I guess what? Me can't get up and say, second boot, greatest
you know, say, funny enough, let me say this now. Worldwide again, on camera. Well, because me grew up, I listened to the original. Me man, big up myself, because you can see me and cuss me. But me grew up, I listened to the original King of Dancehall.
Yeah.
Which is King Yellowman, see? And actually getting the opportunity to write a song for King Yellowman was, to me, my greatest achievement. Because we grew up, I sing Zungu Zeng and I'm getting married. I'm actually got the chance to record it myself.
Then why you think me ask you the question?
So the king.
There it is that Yellowman is the king.
The king man.
Whether I want to be the king of that way we know him for, or the king of whatever.
And actually,
the achievements is there.
And funny enough, me and him have a conversation last month about recognition.
Right.
Yeah? And him said to me, say, you're a good artist, just go and do what you do. Now watch the strength where them now give you.
Yeah.
Them automatically have to go give it one day. And yesterday I see them give him order of distinction.
SunCity TV, televising the revolution.